Get ready. Get set. And hold on! We're in for one heck of a ride. Good morning! Welcome to the Mouth of Matuszak show. For this Tuesday, September 9th, 2014. And I am your host, Paul-Gregory Matuszak, here with you for the better part of an hour this morning. Now, I like to start the show with something to pump you up, get you going good. I also like to put some of the stories out, tales of the ridiculous, when I find them, to kind of poke fun at our so-called leaders out there and other activists who do weird things. But folks, sometimes we don't have the happiest of things. And I'm going to be blatantly and bluntly honest. Of course, I'd say for once, but that's not entirely true, is it? I'm known to be rather blatant and blunt, but I'm not in the greatest of spirits. My little truffle bear. This morning we looked at her, and she appears to have some crust over her eyes, and also at the corner of her mouth, and she's having difficulty drinking. Folks, truffle bear is our Syrian teddy bear hamster, and she is an adorable, sweet, and gentle little creature. And she was a little bit lethargic yesterday, or not last night, but the night before, and a little bit last night as well. And I thought it was just a little bit of little pet depression, because we cleaned out her cage like we normally do about once a week, but we were kind of low on bedding, so we put what we had left in, and hoping with the next pay cycle we could fluff it back up to where she likes it. So I thought maybe she's depressed because she had a little bit less bedding than she's normally used to. But now she's got what looks like kind of like pink eye on her little face, and kind of worried about her because she's such a sweet, gentle little creature. Now, I know they don't live very long. They normally live 2 to 3 years, but she is not even a year old yet. So kind of hoping to get her into the vet today, and hopefully it's something that can be fixed, and fixed for not an overly ridiculous amount either. But so if you are into praying for pets and gentle creatures, please do, because she really is a sweet little creature. The only thing she would harm would be sunflower seeds and pieces of kale and carrots. She really is a gentle little creature. Now, she might keep you up at night if you don't keep her wheel properly lubed and oiled, because she is a little aerobics instructor, we call her, because she'll do 6 to 8 miles a night on her wheel. Plus whatever she runs around in the house when we put her in her little roving ball. We've also caught her doing some yoga poses, like the upward facing dog and downward facing dog, and a couple other little poses normally done on 2 or 3 limbs, or 4 limbs. But she's so a little bit worried about her. Good news, we have other pets, and they're all doing fine. So, but worried about the little hamster. Anyway, now that I've spent about 4 minutes kind of bringing you down about my worries about my little pet rodent, let's try to bring you back up. But I want to be honest, if I don't sound the most jocular today, or the most sarcastic or sardonic or biting, trying to throw some wit in there, it is because I am worried about this this lesser creature, so to speak. So, anyway, without further ado, let's listen to some Powdered Zombies. Got our blood moving, and remember what we're fighting for here, folks. Our liberty, our freedom, etc. So here's some Powdered Zombies with Mr. America.
Mr. America, look what you've done.
Yeah, looking at the country is not what I intended. Gotta start to make a change before the never-ending story of a failed nation runs straight out of luck. Like $1 million Tyler Perry movies, you suck. All your little have-life, you're still selfish and want more voting in your self-interest now instead of the core principles that made this country both honest and true. Free to speak, worship, pursuit of your happiness too. With all the money you fly, you gon' be needing a big freeze. Hate the size of the Fed like Jesus hated the fig tree. As the spending goes up, you gotta borrow some more. Borrowing from the Chinese like, oh my lord. Instead you just tax more, you're increasing the size of the federal government. Yeah, the Georgia surprise. You'll be done like Detroit, man, no you ain't coming back. Forget it, I'm out, I'm muzzle loading.
Mr. America, look what you've done. You trade your liberty and sovereignty for lies and promises. Mr. America, don't you run away. You pick up pieces up and face the problems, you'll be great again. I got tired of rolling over in my grave every day, making a monarchy of my beloved U.S. of A. Your little glitches need reminding of what we were before, and the sits that led us up to revolutionary war. High taxes to the throne without a voice of our own. Rule top down from the crime we wanted left alone. Oh, y'all so soft, you're taking it year after year. We were fighting red coats while we're brewing our beer. Now I'm drinking, spitting ciphers through a grill made of wood. That's how it all went down in G-Dub's neighborhood. Packing cabin balls like powder hammers with cock, lock, click, clack. The loss of backs with the attack, hustle, rock. The chicken littles who don't know me, listen, don't let it twist. We kick the A's of the B's for much less than this. So don't deny the historical climbing out of the mud. Follow me, believe the creed, plant the seeds and be free. America, look what you've done. You trade your liberty and sovereignty for lies and promises. Mr. America, don't you run away. You pick up pieces up and face the problems, you'll be great again.
On the warrants at 85 when it's really at 12. Hear me, classes in session, you can't be saved by the bell. What happens when you keep printing more dough? Both parties have gone green like the name was Al Gore. Yeah, but right now you're high. Hey, ain't you big hitter? But now I'm back from the dead. I'm bringing back all my knickers.
What, knickers? No, it's okay. I can say knickers because I wear knickers.
Man, you think I say that? What a predation of our freedoms and a country at stake. The government's getting grand while private sector grows smaller. Pour one out for your homies, cause here comes the cold water. Unemployment still rising, a desk growing still. The only change you're gonna get is being left with the bill.
Mr. America, look what you've done. You trade your liberty and sovereignty for lies and promises. Mr. America, don't you run away. You pick up pieces up and face the problems, you'll be great again. Mr. America, whoa, whoa. Mr. America, whoa, whoa.
Yeah! Blood moving! Mr. America by Powdered Zombies, otherwise known as musician, music producer, and conservative artist, audio artist extraordinaire, Chris Lash. and his partner in crime, so to speak, with that little ditty, known as Steve Crowder, comedian and political commentator. Stephen Crowder. Steve Crowder has kind of been, well, it's been a while since he's done a lot of his previous work. He kind of took a little bit of a sabbatical there. Took some steps back, especially for the most part. He kind of tapered off not long after the 2012 election cycle was done, and in 2013 when Obama swore himself back in as Grand Poobah of the tyranny, encroaching tyranny there, or whatever you call it, or for some people he's the elected Lord and Savior. Anyway, Crowder's hasn't been doing too much since then. He's done a couple of appearances here. He did a little bit with Dana Lash on her show when she first started up on the Blaze. But he's been nowhere near as active as he has been in the past. Well, according to sources, and those sources are Steve Crowder himself, he's getting back in the swing of things. Starting on September 11th. Yes, folks, that September 11th. He's going to be coming out with a new video, and he's going to be start doing a video once a week. Plus, he's looking to have his own radio show. It's going to be Friday mornings from 6 a.m. to 9 a.m. Eastern. So his show will pretty much be ending just before mine starts. So you'll be able to catch him. But he himself posted an article at BuzzPo, kind of giving some of his reasons for why he's decided to come back, so to speak. Well, along with just his typewritten word, Crowder, in his usual style, also had to do a video, and we have the audio from that video for you to listen to here, folks. But head on over to BuzzPo and read Stephen Crowder, not Stephen L., Stephen Crowder's article on why he's coming back and when, and look forward to his new video. In the meantime, listen to this from Steve.
It's been a long road. When people ask me why I took so much time away, I didn't know how to answer them. When they asked me if I was coming back, I still didn't know how to answer them. Yeah, I'd been injured pretty severely to the point walking was even hard. I had other business ventures going on, but that wasn't it. I just didn't want it. I didn't know if it's what I wanted to do anymore. I never stopped believing in the same ideals, but having peeked behind the curtain, I kind of stopped believing in the movement. I stopped believing in people, because this is a monumental time in history. I mean, the stakes are so high, and I just didn't see many of the people in control changing anything. I didn't see them winning. And then I got to thinking and realized I don't need to know that we will win this thing. I only need to know that we can win this thing. I thought, when I started this, I started doing it just because, and I loved it. So if I could get back to that, if I could get back to something more pure, if I could get everything under one roof, if I could control it, I can create something really special. Because if you want to start believing in people again, it starts with yourself.
So, there you have it, folks. From the, I don't want to call Stephen Crowder a horse, so we won't say straight from the horse's mouth. We will say straight from Crowder's mouth to your ears. And I don't know what kind of business dealings Crowder has with the owners there at BuzzPo. I'm not on the inside, the inner circle there. Not yet. Don't know if I will be in the future or not. I do know that I wouldn't turn an offer down to be on the editorial staff there if they set one up. Anyway, not getting into future prospects that may or may not exist, because I'm perfectly happy where I am. Just saying, what if? But I'm not sure if Crowder's work is going to be mirrored or reposted over at BuzzPo or not. It would be kind of cool if it was. Don't know if his podcasts from Friday morning will be posted at BuzzPo as well or not. I do not know this. But it would be kind of cool if they were. What I do know is that Crowder posted himself to BuzzPo telling us that he's coming back. And us, I don't mean BuzzPo. Us, I mean everybody. He's back, folks. So be prepared. Oh, and where are you going to be able to find all this stuff when he comes back? Well, he's got a new website coming out. It's called louderwithcrowder.com. That's LOUDWITHCROWDER.com. It's all one word, Louder with Crowder. So, start getting your weekly fixes of Steven Crowder coming back effective 3 days from now, or 2 days from now, on September 11th. I think that's Thursday, right? Day after tomorrow will be the video, and then on Friday, his morning radio show. So, also, I do know he's doing some work with Dana Lash. She's got her new daily show over at The Blaze at 5 Central, 6 Eastern. And she had her first inaugural show for her now daily show yesterday. And I do know The Blaze has some deal over there. You can go and look it up and see what they're offering. But I do know you can get the replay for free or something like that. Not entirely sure what all the deal is with that. I do know I would love to get the Blaze TV, but they're only available on Roku. And I have an Apple TV. So if only Apple would get their would fix their rectal cranial inversion syndrome and get the Blaze TV offered through their system, I would gladly fork over the few dollars a month to get the Blaze TV so I could catch Beck's program and Dana's program, of course Dana's program, and the other great programming there, Pat and Stu, etc., etc. So, but yeah, so you folks know Crowder's doing some work with Dana on her show along with some other great people, and he's starting up his site where he's going to have some other things offered there. So go take a look, folks. So that's what's kind of going on. That's what's going on with some of our fellow conservative, libertarian, freedom-minded people out there. Well, one of the things that Crowder was talking about was it's not that we will win this thing, it's the possibility that we can win this thing. What's this thing we're all talking about? That's an interesting subject. I'm not sure. I can take a guess, and I'm going to take a guess. Crowder will probably tell us a little bit more about that in his own time, in his own way. But my guess, this is just a guess, folks. I'm sure you have your own guesses too. But by this thing, he's probably referring to a conservative insurgency, kind of the retaking of our political system by the people, the way things were originally intended and originally set up back in 1787 when the Constitution was written, and kind of what was designed and what we've gotten away from. That's probably what he means. So we're probably looking at a form of a conservative insurgency. And we're not talking about an uprising of people